Failures and Fakes contains explicit language and content that is not suitable for children.
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Hello.
hello, and welcome to Failures and
Go clean your fucking room.
Lithuania. Is that a country?
It's a battery. He peed on the singer. He was a toilet.
No, man, there's...
And instead of Batman, it's bread.
How'd you like that Irish cream this morning?
No.
Failures and Fakes is a podcast, so grab your friends and cast some pawns.
Hello, cameras. This is a podcast. Is this Failures and Fakes?
Sync.
Oh yeah, everybody. Time is. Great, Andy. You gotta.
All at the same time.
This is a random podcast we're doing, I guess. All of us.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna introduce ourselves. I'm Cooper Nichols. I'm not related to the ongoing concept except by blood. By TJ Nichols, my brother.
I'm TJ Nichols, Cooper's
Pretty
brother.
serious connection.
I'm not related to Andy Creteau because his last name's not Nichols.
Yeah. Well, last name's French.
No, it's Creteau. And then the Schultz boys. Parker Schultz.
Yep.
Kyle Schultz.
I'm me.
Dawson Schultz.
What's up?
That's all the Schultzes.
I think this is a Failures and Fakes podcast. I mean, that's what it's been.
Yeah, I guess the intro music was Failures and Fakes.
Well, I thought that's what we were doing, right?
Yeah.
I thought we were all on the
Nobody
same
knows.
page. I honestly didn't even know this was happening tonight.
Wait,
You probably tried to call me either today or yesterday,
no, I called you this morning because I was like, is this happening or not today?
and I didn't know what this was. I thought this was just a good old fashioned get together.
Well, kind of
It is gonna be.
It is.
will be,
Well, yeah. But so I walked out and I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
No, well, I guess that's fair. I probably didn't warn you, actually.
You didn't
I think
say
I did
that
just
yesterday?
preface this with, let's hang out.
Yeah. Because
Although it did work.
when I had the kids over here and you said like something about hanging out, I thought that's what you were referring to, but I was also thinking this would be a good way of doing it.
Yeah, as much as we can when we have you around.
Yeah, this makes sense. But I was a little. What would you say? It's like, oh yeah, I had no clue.
Surprise.
I was surprised.
Do you like your mural on the wall, Kyle?
No,
You should do
I
a
do.
mustache again.
Yeah.
I tell her when I look like Freddie Mercury with a dental plan.
Well, yeah.
Is that an amusement park ride in the background? That looks like one of those like ones that spins and goes loop de loop.
Was that a Disney?
That might be a UFO.
Oh no, or was that in Ventura?
I know that I had a mustache when we played at the House of Blues at Disney World. Yes, or whatever next to Disney World.
So yeah, this is in Disney World
Yeah.
with Hawthorne Heights.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Yeah, I just found that on the Dropbox and I said that would look good if it was 18 feet tall.
I think it's great.
Here we go.
I think it's awesome.
Pimple. Pimple.
Look,
We could play that game a lot.
all the hairs that are like going into your mouth over your lip.
Are disgusting.
Kind of crunchy, huh?
Yeah. That's no bueno. Courtney says no to those now. She probably didn't know how to say no to those before, but
She doesn't like crunchy lip hairs.
she hates them up her nose. Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Marriage changes you a lot.
That's a marriage issue.
Yeah. I don't know if she cares about.
Did you
the other
notice? Did you
version,
notice
but-
how intense Austin from the Undertakings were at audio feed?
Yeah, I
Dude,
did
those are like
notice.
in not just on or like inside of him, like over the teeth, legit. When I was editing that,
Dude, you can't even like eat a sandwich when it gets that
Yeah,
bad.
you're just biting
your mustache hairs off.
hurts.
Self-trimming.
That sucks.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, I was editing that Video Games on Tour the other day, and I was like, God, there's no lip at all. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing. Austin, if you see this, you do something about that. Your wife definitely wants you to stop doing that.
Okay, I don't think we have anything in particular we want to talk about, but I guess we could talk about well, you guys are a band.
Well, we could also maybe
Right.
talk about like what restarted this really altogether too. Because what?
That's a-
I've never been on this before, and this is what,
Yeah.
like 6 years since you.
No, the last episode was like 4 years ago,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
About.
Not even. Because Henry was born and Henry's not 4
Oh,
yet,
yeah.
But yeah.
It's been a while.
Something
either way.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We stopped doing it and now we're doing it. That's the story. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened. TJ just texted me one day. It was like, hey, we're going to do a Patreon and a Discord and you want to do the podcast again? And I was like, well, I live in Portland. But now I don't live in Portland. So
Yep. Now
So
live
you
in
moving
Idaho.
back was probably the start of this coming together, which is awesome.
yeah, we've been back for a couple months, but it was a process.
Yeah. Do you want to talk no, you don't. How was living at your parents' house?
Just like living with 10 people.
Yeah.
Or, was it 11?
Okay, well, let me ask you first. Was it worse living in Portland or at mom and dad's house as a 27-year-old?
Nobody called me a cunt while trying to chase me inside at mom and dad's house. So
That's surprising.
I don't know. I mean, in Portland, we had internet that functioned, so that was cool. Neither are ideal living situations. Is that a good answer?
Makes sense.
Yeah. And we were there for a year, but it felt like we were there for a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it did. It really did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird. But yeah, we're here. Back to doing the same shit.
Yeah,
we're all
there's-
old now.
Yeah, there's more of us. It was just the four of us before.
Yeah. Yeah, now we got the two extra guys.
Andy French and Dawson Schultz.
I like that.
Yeah.
Andy French. Remember when you used to really get into the curling your
Oh yeah.
mustache that really fit into the
I
French's
think I'm almost
thing?
due to do another good mustache run.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Okay. Yeah. No problems.
Well, you
I
got
think
the
it's-
mullet, so
I did.
it's.
Yeah.
Oh, did you cut it?
Yeah, did you see?
When did you do that?
Like 2 days ago.
No, over it.
So you saw Dawson cut his hair and got
Was
inspired?
that your, yeah.
No, actually, I was coaching, helping coach Cash's football team, and one of his buddies made fun of me. So I was like, dang.
You got bullied by like an
Yeah, I got
11-year-old.
bullied by a 12-year-old kid. So I was like, maybe it's time to go with a more traditional look here.
Yeah. And like 12-year-olds are honest too.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. You can change your entire life trajectory from a 12-year-old bullying you pretty easily.
Yeah, in 10 years, you might want to find that kid and thank them. Okay, so it's been 4 years. A lot has changed. But I think the biggest thing is the band, right? Because you guys were writing again in 2020 when we were doing the podcast.
Yeah, we had just started writing Feel again, which I don't even think we had a name for it when we were doing the podcast.
Yeah. But back then, it was supposed to be, hey, Cooper, we're writing a few songs with Dawson and we're never going to tour again or anything. It's just for fun.
Yeah, that was initially the idea. Like,
Yeah, I remember Parker was not okay with touring.
I was too. I was very much like, no.
Yeah.
Well, we might play a show, but no. Like
Yeah.
we're writing a song, and then it just kept snowballing into becoming a band again.
Again.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like what made you guys continue wanting to continue doing more stuff? Like, did you just see potential in it, or did you like maybe see that things weren't the same as they used to be? And
Yeah, it's probably a lot of both.
Yeah.
It's probably just where I was at in life too, and like the fact that you were big enough to like come to me and be like, hey, and like start that conversation, you know, and like we did have those healing conversations. So it was like, oh, I could see this potentially becoming something, but it was still trepidatious of like, I don't know if I want to do this. And then it was like, we were writing what?
No, you just keep saying come. Like a lot.
So
You're saying come a
I
lot.
can't see you guys laughing.
oh, that
I
sucks.
have no idea that you're over there.
We should probably put
Like,
you.
you're snickering.
We should probably put you on this side. so that-
wait.
No.
That needs explanation.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
Because like these cameras can see that you should be able to see us, right? Hi camera. Hi camera.
Yeah. Here, why don't I get a Sharpie and we'll show them.
I'm challenged.
TJ's visually challenged. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, you should be here so your one good eye can see.
I wanted
You can
to be where you're
scan.
sitting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out next time. I didn't even think about that.
No, it's fine. I don't. What was I talking about? Come. And what
Yeah, you
else?
mostly come.
You were talking about being a little apprehensive about starting things again.
Oh yeah, and then I think it was just hanging out and continuing to talk and write and realize like, oh, I like Dawson and I are becoming friends, and
Yeah.
that was a huge aspect of it.
I mean, when you get burnt pretty hard, like it's really hard to want to trust that person again when you've burned bridges. So like giving me a second chance was already hard. Like I honestly thought it would never happen because I would rather think of the worst possible situation. That way I can go to sleep at night without hope, opposed to the other way around where you have hope.
All right,
So
children.
I
That's the model for this evening.
So for me, I just accepted that you guys would probably never do it. And to me, it would just be like maybe a one-off or a fun thing and a hobby. And then like, maybe if nothing comes of it, maybe I just do my own solo thing. I don't know. I didn't really know what was going to happen with it. So
Yeah.
I just expected you guys to just not want to be a part of it at all. So it was pretty cool when you guys were like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think it was it different for you, Parker, coming back? Because we talked a lot about like what this looks like, and we were both like, I don't know if we want to do this.
Yeah.
Well, and you've been a
it
whole
prob-
lot more active too this time.
Yeah,
around.
but I think it took me longer to want to do anything
Yeah.
than TJ. So, yeah, I have been more active.
But you didn't really know what that looked like for you either. So maybe trying to figure out what your role would have been while not being a 15-year-old teenager.
Yeah.
Redundant. But
Yeah, so much had
Yeah.
changed by that point.
like your growth from when things stopped to when things began again is a lot different than the rest of us just because of the age you were.
Yeah.
So
I think like because you guys were all around each other for the few years that I wasn't around, I think that changed things too. Because you kind of have like slowly saw the growth in Dawson,
yeah.
and I wasn't around that, but I just heard it from you guys, and so that was like, oh, if they're saying this, like maybe something is different. Maybe this could be potentially something that I want to do again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what was it for you, Andy, to come back into the band after?
Guys. I don't know. I don't even really think I thought about it too much. Dawson just like sent me the new track you guys were working on, and it just seemed like there wasn't even a question. It was just like, okay, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah. Because it was kind of like
Well, Andy and I
not
never
much
had
of
a
a yeah.
Andy and I
gap,
never had a
right?
falling out.
Yeah.
We just kind of were like, we're done with this, and then
And
we
it's
just
it's not like we didn't know you
Yeah.
either, so that helped, you know.
Yeah, but you guys did take a break after Places, right? Because you guys like
yeah.
you guys were all like
we
exhausted from touring.
We threw in the towel. We were like, this is just not sustainable, and I think I just needed to financially get back on track, and just all of that stuff kind of, you know, you start talking about the band less and less and less, and then all of a sudden you never talk about it again, and then a few years go by, and then it's like,
Well, and Cody and Ian, the other guys who were filling in while you guys were gone, they both like actually quit the band formally before the end, and I don't think I ever did.
Oh, I didn't know that. I actually haven't ever really asked about all the details there, how that went down. So they said, no, we're done. We can't do this anymore.
Yeah. They were like, we don't want to do it anymore. I don't think I ever said that. It was kind of just left the door open.
yeah,
And so I think eventually you did text me and just being like, hey, what do you think about these guys want to do it again? Are you still in? It's probably something along those lines.
yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, it felt like the right thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it doesn't help that COVID came right around the corner. And like, honestly, those 2 years of making the first song and just like recording are all kind of fuzzy in how all this came together. So I feel like there's not really a definitive story because it's just, there's so much that happened during that time that just feels like a blur. So I just accurately can't really
And it was
put
like
the pieces together.
at least a year of like kind of deciding for me, like, should I come back? Should I make this like a thing in my life again?
Stop looking at me every time he says.
He's not. Stop looking at his bad eye.
Are you talking to me?
You just
No.
you just
I was
come
like,
as
I don't know if I'm looking at you.
I told you.
No, Cooper's looking at me.
Oh.
he just I can't. You just say "come" so fucking much. Every sentence is "come."
Well, that's all you're on. Fuck off. Okay, let's move on.
This just became
Anyway.
Cartoon Network at this point.
Oh, you think this is bad? No, this is not.
Boy. Yeah, no. Okay, so the band's back together. You guys released a record. There's a Patreon now. Patreon.com/The Ongoing Concept. There's
Working.
Yeah, what was that?
It doesn't matter because
We're
it's
supposed to
not
be able to
working
hear
now.
that?
Can I press one?
It's not working.
Oh, that's too bad.
That is a bummer.
Hannah, you're fine.
Oh, right in front of the cameras.
Oh no.
Okay, Kyle.
Hello.
What's up?
Just enjoying.
Enjoying. How's your life?
Busy?
So I think your life more than anybody here. Like your life has changed a lot
Yeah.
since last.
Yep.
The audience
two more
first.
children.
Yeah.
So
you
I
just
have,
can't
I
stop.
have 3. I did figure out why. So that's
Because you like to fuck.
I learned that was the problem. The solution. So anyway.
The solution to having more kids.
Yeah.
Procreation is recreation. Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Oh, that was it. That was
Oh.
a joke.
But there is a solution.
Yeah,
to the amount of kids you're having.
There are multiple options available
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, you just pray. That's all you have
That's
to
right.
do.
Spray and or pray.
Yep.
choose if you want to pray or not, but just go for it.
Okay, that's cool. So you've been having a lot of sex.
Oh, yeah, sure.
At least twice since the last time we recorded.
Yeah, at least twice.
Damn.
That's right. That's what I tell people. I can give you confirmation. It's been at least 3 times.
Kyle fucks.
3 times. Yep. So that's
Great.
the biggest thing, really. And then I guess we moved out to some property, kind of like 45 minutes north of here. And
That's where we shot most of Prisoner again.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then we shot most of Feel Again in my old house, in my shop.
Oh, wow.
But anyway,
That's right.
that's not really relevant. But anyway, so that's just really been trying to figure out how I'm going to manage 11 acres and 3 children and trying to afford everything, which is my life
we need
right
to
now.
get like a count on your farm.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone
there it
way
is.
down.
Oh,
There it is.
yeah.
Way
So
down.
what's your animal situation look like?
Yeah, where's the zoo?
We sold one more puppy a week ago. Week? Yeah, something like that. And so we've got 2 left for sale. And we've got 2 other dogs that are our normal dogs, if you want to call them that. And we've got 1 llama left that will be hopefully being sold soon. And then we have 2 horses that are going to be coming and we're renting out our pasture. So that's a new development.
I think the horse rental is a really good idea.
Yeah.
I like that. I think I technically have way more animals than Kyle now. If you can
Oh,
start.
really?
Well,
With your chickens alone.
2 bunnies,
You still have bunnies?
16 chickens.
When did you get bunnies again?
We've always had. We just got a
Well, you had your 2 that Hank? Was that the name of one?
Clementine.
Well, I okay. Well, jeez,
That was really, really close.
Hey, he's got a soundboard. And then you had the girl. What was the girl's name?
Well, we had Juniper.
Hey, Juniper. Okay.
Juniper died though, so now we have Lumina, who's a big black bunny.
So you win. You got 16 chickens. You got 2
Ducks.
Oh, I didn't know about the ducks. And then you got your 2 bunnies and your dog.
Yeah.
So that's 21.
Oh my god.
Nice. Yeah, not even close.
So you don't have ducks anymore?
No, and
No, the ducks have been gone since before they moved.
yeah. We had couple chickens for a while, but they've been.
Which were our chickens.
They've
We
been
had too
taken
many
care
and
of
we
by
gave
the
more to
dogs.
Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess when I was at your house, you only had the alpacas.
Yeah.
Now there's one llama, but the llama's going to go bye-bye
Yep.
so that the other people can rent the pasture.
Are you selling it?
Yeah. No, we're not gonna just. All right, your dive's up there, bud.
Well,
Wait, how do you sell a llama? Is there like a llama? Like
take a picture and put it on Craigslist. You start just there's llamas. People don't really care about alpacas, so
I don't really care about either.
yeah,
I've never really.
But if you had to
thought-
choose, though, you would choose llama.
I
Like,
don't
if you
even know what the difference
choose
between
what?
a llama and an
For them
alpaca.
to die?
if you were to look at one
Oh.
and you don't know the difference, you would call it a llama. You wouldn't call it an alpaca, right? Like that would be your preferred name. I'm trying to think of a good example of something where they're really close looking. Like if you see like a donkey and a horse, you just call it a
crocodile
horse.
and an
You know?
alligator.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know which one you would choose. Which one would you choose? A crocodile or an alligator? This is getting
a
pointless.
caiman.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is caiman's a different word for that too?
Cayman
right?
what?
Cayman?
Cayman where?
For a crocodile.
I know.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
You guys.
This is all this is, Andrew.
Yeah.
And he's gonna
This
be
is
like
a very
disappointed dad.
this is tame.
Sophistication,
This is
zero.
tame.
Yeah.
Tame compared to what
We
we
should
used
probably
to do.
like explain that. Like the podcast is going to be like a rotating kind of group of people. It's not going to be all six.
It's gonna be like a lazy Susan of nasty dudes.
Dear God, that sounds terrible.
It might not always have
I
as many
mean, I
people in
think
it
it's
either,
great.
because I feel like this is almost maxed out with
Yeah.
trying to fit everybody in the cameras. So there's 1, 2, 3 cameras, but I feel like we're struggling to get everybody's face. So
yeah. I guess
yeah,
that's
it'll
little
probably normally
housekeeping.
be 4 or 5 of us.
Yeah.
4. Probably mostly 4 of us.
I mean, Kyle's always going to be here.
That's true. We can put a microphone
But-
right there.
This is a good. It worked out. Everyone's here for the episode back.
yeah,
Episode back.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should call it that.
I like it. Yeah. Is this episode 1?
Well,
But
Point.
it's
Technically,
it's
number
it's
2.
Shippuden, though.
I mean the file.
Yeah. Failures and fakes.
it's actually Shippuden. So
Oh, ship it in.
oh, sorry.
I don't know. Fuck up.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Oh, Jake's shaking his head. Sorry, Jake.
Was I wrong, Jake?
Wait, how do you say it?
So, is it Shippuden? Shippuden. It's funny. I watched this guy on YouTube, Swag Kage. He's like really big on YouTube for doing Naruto deep dives. And he says Shippuden. So I'm like, if this guy is saying it that way, and he's like got like 2 million subscribers, and I would assume that he gets millions of views on his channel, his comments would be like, "That's not how it's said."
Wait,
So-
Jake, what is it? Shippuden? I don't like that. That's too complicated. I'm gonna forget that in 3 minutes.
I was wrong. Apparently, it's okay.
what does that even mean?
Like again? Or is that Gaiden or Gaiden or Gaiden?
or Gok.
Yeah, does Shippuden actually mean something? Oh, you don't?
Okay, so what do we need to cover? Is there anything we need to cover? There's so much. I mean, there's like 4 years of stuff.
Well, you're the host.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Goes
what
that
did
way
you go through
sometimes.
in those miserable 4 years?
Honestly, not a lot.
Just
My
moved to
life was-
Portland and back, right?
Yeah, my life was pretty much the same up until we moved back here. So I was working for the same company in Portland.
Oh, you got a job at a different company?
Yeah.
Are you going to bleep all these names now? You work for
I did not. Well, I didn't work for Whole Foods, so
not
that's
like you.
That's not a problem. Jake also didn't work for Whole Foods. Yeah, so I have a different job now, and my Saturn died last year, so that's my life changing.
And you got a new car. And how long did it take to get in an accident?
Until Angela decided. Angela backed into my Mazda after we moved back. That was fun. Yeah, I don't know. Not a lot's changed. I mean,
Okay.
what?
It was an accident.
Didn't sound like an accident. I didn't hear it. My dad did. Yeah, I don't know. I think stuff's mostly the same. I think when we stopped doing the podcast, I was, God, was I 23, I think? And I was starting to do music and stuff, and now I'm still doing music and stuff. So yeah, not much has really changed that.
And
that
you did a little bit on Again. I think it was
Technically.
just Prisoner.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay. Yeah. But it was the beginning intro synth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there was that. And then, I mean, I haven't released anything. I don't know if I ever will, but yeah,
Well,
new
you
job.
did the intro.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's technically released. I work at a hardwood company now, so you guys can make jokes about that.
Oh.
No, it's like a hardwood importer, and we're actually pretty close.
Yep.
Should
There's tons
probably
of it
cut that.
Chop.
Yeah.
Suey.
Why do you have to
Tell me where you live too.
Yeah. Just go ahead and throw that address down. What's your phone number?
I have two now.
No, you
I
have a work phone.
It sucks. It's an iPhone. I've never used an iPhone. Yeah, so I have to.
I mean, Parker told me to switch to iPhone.
Honestly, yeah, like I've never liked Apple all that much, but I've had no issues.
So for the last 2 months of having
isn't that
this job,
funny? Well, you want to know something funny? Here's what's bullshit. Okay, so for like a whole year, 2 years, 3 years, Parker's just bitching to me like, "Oh, you have a MacBook? That's so stupid. Oh, I don't know why you always use Mac." And so I'm like, okay, you're right, Parker. I want to get a desktop PC. I truly have decided that that's a good option for me because my MacBook's getting old and I need to get something new. And you know what? I want to get a good PC that can do video and audio. Tell me what to do. So he puts this whole package together of all this stuff, and he puts it together for me and I pay and whatever. And then like the same month, he buys a fucking MacBook Pro, like in the same month. And
Because
I'm
I
like,
needed it for work.
yeah, bullshit.
No, we were working on Again, and Parker like left, and he comes back. I'm pretty sure it might have been that time
or something like that.
And he comes back from Best Buy, and he's like, "Oh, I just bought this."
It was just a keyboard.
No,
But no, I needed
after
I
all
needed
the
a
years of
laptop.
shit. All the years.
But you use that even now.
I do because my computer's old. If I had a newer PC, I would use that because I can't stand Mac OS.
It's just funny to see me flip completely one way and you flip the
I
other
know.
at the same
well,
time.
I didn't really mean to do that, but it's just the way it happened. Because
it's a good story.
PC laptops can't really compete with. Well, what are they on now? They're going to be on M4 this year.
Yeah, I just actually have.
So mine's outdated.
I have a computer. I haven't worked on it, but I have a parent.
M4.
It's Apple's chip. It's their processor. They
Oh, yeah.
They don't use Intel anymore or anything.
And you're saying like you're on M3 or M2?
I'm on M1.
Oh, you're so dumb.
But it's
That was just like 2 years ago.
I know
Because I got the M1 like 2 years ago.
wow, that's fast.
But
Yeah.
I was looking at those because I just bought a laptop like 2 weeks ago, and I was looking at the like M1s and M2s, and even then, it's like no.
if you're not doing a lot of editing, it doesn't make sense.
Oh wait, are you talking about the model number of the
and if-
laptop?
No,
It's just
Are you talking about the
the
chip?
family of the chips.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the M family.
But yeah, iPhone. I think it'd be great, DJ, if you got an iPhone. That way we could do group text, and I can actually send photos and videos at full quality, and I'm not having to send it just to.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, if Androids were still as good as they were when the S8 was new, then I'd still be on Android. But they suck now.
Oh man, we're gonna have a lot of people bitching over the comments on this one.
no, I mean, so I've had a Pixel forever, and then this new phone, Verizon didn't have a contract with Google at the time, so I had to get the S24 or something, and I fucking hate it. So it's made me consider
The new one that you
Yeah.
just got, you hate it?
They're terrible.
I don't like
Samsong
it.
phones are so bad now.
It randomly
Yeah.
will just turn off.
Huh.
Like my screen will, like I go to click on an app and it just fully freezes up and I have to restart it, or I have to let it sit for 10 minutes. Like there's so many just random issues.
And they
with it.
force updates on you now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
It unlocks. I only have biometrics on my phone and it unlocks in my pocket all the time.
Huh. You know, one thing I do, and I don't know, Parker, if you do it, but with mine, when I got it, when I got my iPhone 2 years ago, I haven't updated it one time since I got it because it's.
Oh, I've updated, but
I feel like it runs the fastest and the best it possibly is when you don't update it one time. So now I'm going to get a new one after 2 years, and I'm going to keep it not updated for another 2 years. I just stick with what it was the best.
It doesn't force you to do it.
No, Apple doesn't. Even my Mac, they don't like. I've had an update available for a long time, and I haven't done it yet.
Oh yeah,
I could do that with Google, but not with the Samsung.
That's so dumb.
It literally will restart in the middle of the night. I'll have my alarm set. It won't tell me that there's an update, but it just restarts and then my alarm.
Could you imagine if if Samsung did the same thing that what was it Cloud Striker did with their update that destroyed all of the airports and the banks?
Oh, CrowdStrike.
Is that what's called? Crowd or Cloud? CrowdStrike?
Yeah.
Imagine if Samsung made an update that bricked everybody's phone by accident because someone did something wrong, and all these people are just without phones. Like if CrowdStrike was able to have that happen, Samsung could easily have an update that does something crazy.
Well, Samsung doesn't force updates the second they come out. Like it tells you the update's out, and then after a little while.
No, it's happened 3 times. It just happened like 2 days ago. It literally does not give me a notification. It just restarts in the middle of the night.
Yeah, because is it like the time limit's up though? But you're saying you go into your settings and there's no update available.
It doesn't even say that there's
and then randomly it's like
they do give you
now you're going to get it right now.
They do give you an amount of time, but it's not very long.
Oh.
Anyways, everyone's going to get really bored with this. Check out this dick in Michigan.
That's a dick. Wait, where was that?
Wow. Oh yeah.
Besides Michigan.
That table of dicks. Or it was a whole room.
Oh yeah, like how Parker keeps a dick in his pocket for when everybody gets bored.
The whole green room was
it's the backup dick.
But that was the nicest dick in the room.
Show the camera, the audience. You got to show the camera after they look at it.
Angela, how's that dick?
This is the nicest dick in the room.
Dude,
how is it?
That's the one that I noticed, right?
You said show the camera.
I said show the audience. We have a live studio audience.
I don't have auto rotate on.
That's actually in focus. There we go.
He's putting the dick in focus.
You lock your phone?
Yeah, I can't stand when it rotates.
All the other dicks on the table look like
I want
high
to choose
schoolers
when it
drew them.
rotates.
But then there was the one dick that was like
an art piece.
Well,
that's actually
well
well drawn.
sculpted.
Yeah.
What?
It looks good. Yeah, I don't even
I will say, I was talking to Emily about this because I brought this up. I took a picture of it too. I've never drawn a dick ever.
Really?
Nope.
Not
Maybe-
one time.
No, I can't draw. I am so bad. I was actually asked if I needed to go to special ed classes in kindergarten because I was so bad at drawing.
That doesn't count though, because there was that kid next to you that could draw like.
I know, but
Leonardo.
what happened is I got so fixated on the fact that I can't draw that I just don't draw. The only thing I can draw, I'll do like the triangles for the mountains, and then add little sticks for the trees, and then do the corner of the paper with the sun. That's all I'll do. I can't do dogs. I can't do cat. I can't do any animal.
I can't draw
So how
either.
would I draw a dick? I don't even know.
But maybe you could. Maybe that's your
Never
Dick's
tried.
sweet spot.
Dicks are easier than mountains and trees.
Yeah, it's
just two
little
circles and a
U's.
shaft.
I don't know.
They just never had the
I think I'm
inclination
just.
to-
I think I'm just so like
Squiggle.
in my head about how
Like a
bad I am
straw?
at drawing that I just don't ever draw.
What if I
anything.
draw a bad dick?
What do you mean?
Is that's what you're worried about? Is drawing a
No,
bad dick?
I just don't draw. Just like how some people don't want to run or walk and just sit on their ass all day.
Yeah, but they still
Wait, everybody can exercise doesn't mean they want
It's
to.
kind of like everybody poops, you know. Everybody
Hannah.
poops.
Hannah, can you get us like a piece of paper and a pen?
Let's do it.
I was gonna say, how many of you have drawn dicks?
Everybody,
I'm
my
pretty
world is
sure I
drawn
have.
dick. I've never drawn a vagina.
If you haven't
Yes.
drawn it, if you haven't drawn
I'm
a
a
dick,
peenie
it's kind
artist.
of
You
weird.
should have seen my
I
beach
haven't.
dick.
Your
So
beach
I'm
dick?
weird for not drawing a dick.
Actually
Oh.
want a pen? Yeah.
It's the Dick
Okay,
Expo.
go find some. There you gonna.
This is what I'm here for.
Wait,
So-
what's happening?
Dawson's gonna draw his first dick. That's pretty good.
I remember that.
Yeah, Andy.
Is this
thought it
from
was so
underneath?
awesome.
Was
New
it
York.
awesome, Andy?
It was.
And you did the
big.
okay side of there?
Yeah. Oh, maybe you need to get up and show the camera that one. Too.
Oh my god. I think it might be overexposed.
I mean, you're editing it. You could just slap it in there.
Just slap the dick in there.
I know,
yeah.
but it's kind of more funny if it's like if he has to focus on it.
Or like right as you get its focus, then you slap it in there.
Well, and the first time you drew it in the sand, there was like a family that was about to walk in by. So you're like,
I covered it up.
Yes.
Mommy, what's that?
Yeah.
Just imagine if he
huge
tried to
dick,
hide
Johnny.
it like in holes when he has all the sunflower seeds in his hole.
Okay, Dawson.
Oh god.
Thank you, Hannah.
Okay. So
Whatever perspective you want, from the side, from the top.
I can't. I don't.
Isometric.
So in my head,
just life size.
I think that I would life size.
Everybody does draw like sideways. Nobody draws it from the top down.
Parker's
Yeah.
one from the bottom.
Interesting. So
Oh, you draw top down
Well,
or bottom,
something like that.
bottom
yeah.
up.
Because it's really easy. Because just dun dun. You got to make sure you
Do you
get
make
the-
that sound?
But
You gotta-
nobody
you gotta
ever
get the
draws
head. I do
an
the-
uncut one.
What?
They're always circumcised.
Yeah, because it's
Well,
easier.
see that just
Doesn't matter.
that gets confusing. I don't even know. So in my head, I think I would draw like a W for the balls, and then do like this,
Side view.
like that, kind of like that. I guess that's how you would do it, right?
It does look like a
Yeah, that's right. Just you need to add, you add.
That's a wiener.
You add.
I don't know what else to add.
there you go.
Oh, you add the line.
You gotta add the line.
No, we gotta
otherwise-
show the camera before we
And then if you
fix
want to
it
get
up.
involved, then you add some hairs.
You're ruining it, Kyle.
Maybe
It
you
was
put
so
one up
pure.
here, two up here.
Don't
Nobody
forget.
has it in their head, but don't worry about it.
Kyle, I feel like we were drawing dicks on a dusty van one time.
And mine looked terrible.
Well, and you did it with the foreskin, but it was just like slightly pulled back.
I don't think I'm that good. I don't think I'm that good. Oh, the snorts. I forgot about the snorts.
Oh my god.
Amen, brother.
Did you draw hairs on the tip?
I did it just for fun.
On the tip.
Just for fun. Just for fun.
Do you feel better now, Dawson? Can we frame that?
I mean, in general,
It's gonna get put up on.
you just need your proportions a little bit better. Why are you flipping everyone off? Yeah, you were just holding the paper like this.
Just holding the paper.
Yeah, like-
How am I supposed to hold it?
I don't know, but you were flipping everyone off. It was really
Oh
funny.
yeah.
There it is.
Do you feel like there's a weight off your shoulders now?
No, I just don't know why people would even want to draw dicks.
It's
just
fun,
weird.
Because
I
it's funny.
don't-
Because it's a dick.
It is a weird thing. Like, why is it a
yeah,
thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just is.
But it's not like the super bad. Like you have a compulsion to just draw.
See,
them on everything.
I've done drawings of flipping people off.
Oh, just the fingers.
Yeah.
What if it was a dick flipping somebody off, though?
I just no, something. It just
You're gonna have to explain that to me.
I don't know. I just
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I feel like
A dick middle finger.
Yeah.
That rocks.
I guess my old boss we used to do this thing, we still do, where we flip each other off, or we do little things where we like, I sent him a Christmas present once, which was like a puzzle box, and then inside was a Polaroid of me flipping him off. Stuff like that. Like, to me, that's like a fun prank thing. And he sent me like a life-size flip off of like his actual hand, and I have it like on my fridge still, like that type of stuff. And I've done that before, where I like draw someone flipping like a hand flipping you off, because you can just like trace it.
You could trace your wiener too.
It's a little harder. But at least I have something to like use.
Well, really though, if you think about it, it's not that much harder. You just need the right height of table. Boom. Yeah.
God, this
This
podcast is so
I'm
weird.
trying to get us on. I wanted to get us on track.
You did.
Well,
You got us on track.
This
really-
is on track.
We have about 6 minutes left, and we should probably wrap it because we're running out of camera space.
Okay, well, that was more penis talk, I think, than normal, actually, but who knows?
Well, we had one half that was kind of not that, and then one half that was. So that's good.
Half and half.
We could make maybe make like that whole segment Patreon exclusive only.
The Cock Talk special.
I'm just thinking of things that we could do.
Cock.
Talk Talk special. Maybe we could do an advice column.
You hit your head?
Which one?
Oh!
That was failures and fakes. Sorry that happened. I guess, is this episode 1? Like, this is going to be, well, episode whatever, but
Yeah.
like the resurgence.
I think so.
Shippuden. Is that right?
Shippuden.
Yes.
Nice.
Go to patreon.com/the ongoing concept and spend money there. And I can tell you that because I'm not in the band. Does that count? Does that make it less shitty?
I don't know.
Do it.
Are we keeping that merch sale up for a little while?
It's still up.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if it's gonna be up when this the episode airs. I don't know.
Why
how long
not?
We're going to have to run a new merch sale.
Yeah, we can do like a failures and
I have a
fakes.
thing.
Okay.
I got something else made, but I got Kyle made. Yeah.
Oh.
So
No.
listen to the podcast because
That
you already
sounds
did.
terrifying.
It's just gonna be a ruler that's 5 3/4.
Yes.
I've been Cooper Nichols. Wait, we don't have a... TheOngoingConcept.com also. I've been Cooper Nichols. We don't have a podcast website anymore because it was too expensive and I wasn't going to keep it up. I've been Cooper Nichols. I've been your host with the most, and your daddy, and your uncle, and your drunkle, and your funkle, and all the other ones. And I've been joined by Parker Schultz.
That's me.
I've also been joined by Kyle Schultz.
Yep. Get her done, boys.
Dawson Schultz.
Tyler Nichols. Thank you, Dawson.
That's your sign off. That's your sign off. Dawson, this is your sign off.
What did you say?
I said, yep. Get her done, boys.
Oh, I have no idea what my.
So there's a thing where Kyle always says something really stupid, and
Yep.
I don't usually say anything for a few seconds because I want it to sink in.
It's pretty dumb normally because I don't know what to say, but it's different
It's my
every time.
favorite thing in the
Okay,
world.
well that can be your thing. I don't know what to say.
So Dawson Schultz.
Dawson Schultz.
I mean, that's my new tagline.
I've also been joined by TJ Tyler Nichols. I've also been joined by Andy French.
Andy French. I really like the ring of that, actually.
That is good.
You have a really good announcer's voice. You could actually do this, like on the radio.
Yeah, if I wasn't so dumb.
You could do. I think you could do good.
Like sportscasting
Yeah,
or something.
sportscasting. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know stuff about that.
Yeah.
Football
the voice.
with Andy French.
Whoa, dude.
Evening highlights.
Did you
here
see
with
it today?
Andy French.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly how I imagine it sounding.
I'm just imagining you like commentating on like your kids' games, like.
Oh yeah.
Cascato going in the third. Yeah, he's the best. He's coming into home. Yeah, he won the game.
He's hit that ball.
He's definitely should be in the MLB. That's for sure.
No, I'm not that dad.
I don't know. Give you
But
a few,
Andy French might
have a
be.
few beers and you might be.
yeah, Andy French.
When Andy French comes to the game.
Okay, are we done?
I think so.
Cool.
Bye, cameras.
Ta-ta for now.
Failures and Fakes is made possible by viewers and listeners and whatever else just like you. Patreon.com/The Ongoing Concept. Thanks.
Thank you, Ace. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Luke. And thank you, Todd. And thank you, Samuel. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Kim. That's my mom. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Positive Metalhead. There was no good good way to phrase that. So I decided just to phrase that. Thank you, Kevin, and also thank you, Steven. This was political, so I'm not gonna say it even. Thank you, John, and thank you, Paul, and thank you, James, and thank you, Dave. Thank you, Patrick. And also as well, thank you in addition, Ben. And thank you to the other guy that's also called Steven. Also thank you me because I also subscribe, so I get credit too. So, haha.